It's an initiative from Belfast Healthy Cities to encourage children and parents to leave the car at home and walk to school.
The pilot this week was about testing the walking buses, and the idea of a walking bus is that children walk to school, but they're supervised or guided by teachers or parents or volunteers. And it's to try to reduce the number of children who are driven to school by cars, and also to increase the level of physical activity with children, and also to increase that level of companionship with children as well. So what we're hoping actually is that while this week is the pilot week in 3 of the schools in North Belfast, we are hoping that some of the schools actually continue with this afterwards. We've been very lucky in that the Department for Communities Ministerial Advisory Group, and they actually have identified the best walking routes. So that has been extremely helpful, and it's actually a particularly really good example of partnership work.
We have 2 buses, so we have a bus in Alliance Avenue and then a bus in Torrance. We looked at kind of where our children come from the local area, and that's how we selected the 2 buses. We walk down and meet the girls at around 8:30 every morning, and then we walk them all back to school. So it's a safe way for parents to know that their children are going to be safe on their way to school. And the kids just love it as well.
We live in an inner city school, so we think it's very important for the children to be aware of a greener environment and being aware of reduction in pollution. We also think it's great for their mental health, trying to encourage them to walk together as a friendship group, to encourage exercise, to encourage really to value their surroundings and appreciate their surroundings as they're walking along, and appreciate their environment. But it's been a real buzz about the school this week. Yesterday we started off, I think we had 20. Today our numbers were doubling, and hopefully by the end of the week it will continue to increase. We've had the Wizard of Oz characters here today, so they have been able to follow the yellow brick road the whole way to school. And when they arrive at school, then they have their free breakfast, which is a range of cereal and toast and juices. And then we have a healthy start to the day, ready to learn, with a good positive start.
Today's been such a roaring success. So many children and their parents and the staff taking part in it.
The word spread and the girls were enjoying it and telling their friends. Yesterday we had about 40 at one bus, and today I lost count.
Something I think really needs to be encouraged, because so often we see so many cars driving people to school whenever it's quite a short distance.
All the evidence suggests that when kids walk to school or through other active travel means, they arrive a bit more invigorated, their concentration's better, their focus is better, and they perform better.
And I think from an environmental point of view, it's absolutely vital that we change our habits and move to a more sustainable types of transport.
I think the challenge there is then about providing safe routes, about pedestrian priority, it's about addressing pavement parking, it's about softening junctions, and it's making parents feel confident that kids have a safe way to get to school.
The hope is that every school in Belfast will be able to partake in a walking bus every day or at least once a week. The hope is that it will be a catalyst for change in terms of trying to improve the walking infrastructure across the city, to try and encourage a more walk-friendly environment around schools, but also see real outcomes in terms of reducing air pollution around the schools and improvements in the students' behaviour, both now and also later on in life.